Welcome to Corey's Conscious Living.
Hello, my favourite friend. If you haven't joined Cat Club yet, please talk to your mum, your dad, your guardians, your grandparents, whoever it is that's in charge, and ask them if you can join the Cat Club. You'll get 3 exclusive Heidi, Cherry and Vaya stories every month on the 7th of the month. I hope you can join and become part of the family. Namaste, my little friend. Enjoy your story. Are you ready to meditate with Corey? Make sure that you're all snuggly and warm and cuddly in your bed. Check that the light is just right in your room and you're ready to relax and let go of your day. Heidi, Cherry and Vaya, Leo and Tucker were ready to relax and let go of their day. The cats were having a sleepover, a slumber party. They prepped lots of fun ideas and things to do for Leo and Tucker, the dog friends. Now, as you all know, Leo and Tucker and Heidi, Cherry and Vaya have been friends for a long time now. So whenever they get together, it's always a lot of fun. But because they know each other so well, it's perfect because they can just be themselves. Leo was not excited about the slumber party, but Tucker was very excited. As we all know, Leo isn't really excited about anything, since he's that kind of dog that is allergic to everything. He's nervous in public, he doesn't like other dogs, he doesn't like dog parks, he doesn't really like kids, he doesn't really like other people, he only really likes his mummy, and everybody else, he'd rather be alone. He has all his different skin allergies, he's allergic to all different types of food, and he won't walk on tile or wooden floors because he thinks he's going to slip and do a Scooby-Doo fall. That's Leo. Tucker, as we all know, likes to eat anything that moves, and he is absolutely bonkers and crazy. Tucker likes to eat puppies. He likes to eat cats. He likes to eat little children. No, I'm just kidding. Tucker doesn't like to eat any of those things. He thinks he would like to, but he doesn't. Really, he just wants to lick them a lot and chew them a lot. But it's only because he loves everything. Tucker wants to play with everyone. He's a very friendly, happy, silly, crazy dog. Heidi can be herself because she can just read her books. She's a very smart, serious, knowledgeable cat. And Cherry, well, we all know Cherry. Cherry's just crazy. Crazy because she's loud and adventurous. She has so many friends. She's so popular. She's so famous. She's so awesome. Cherry's just the best because she's so confident and she just loves herself and she loves everything else in the world. And then there's Vaya, sweet Princess Vaya. Vaya's a cat that just likes to dress up in princess clothes. Talk about everything princesses. She likes princess stories, princess books, princess everything. And she's very sweet and timid and mild and very kind and loving. So when they get together, they can all just be themselves. Sometimes when you're with friends or other people, you think that you have to act a certain way. Sometimes you have to act like your friends to feel like you have to fit in. But these guys, they just be themselves. Because they've figured out that being themselves is the easiest, funnest, most authentic thing to do. The slumber party started with pizza. Cherry had made pizza for everyone. She was a very good cook and she liked to make pizza and cakes and anything that was delicious. The cats were still on their vegan run. They were trying to be vegan, so they hadn't put any cheese or any meat or anything like that on the pizzas. The pizzas were just covered in vegetables and vegan cheese and tomatoes and fresh basil and onions and peppers and olives. Cherry said, "All right, everyone. All right, pizza's ready. Come on in, come on in." She was shouting everyone into the kitchen. "Come and get your pizza. I've been making pizza all day long." Her fur was still completely covered in flour and all sorts of things were stuck all over her paws and around her mouth because she'd been eating things as she was baking and cooking. "It's absolutely delicious. I must say, it's the bestest pizza I've ever made. It's like so good. I mean, you know that I'm really good at cooking anyway, guys, don't you? Because you know me so well. You know I'm so good at cooking. I'm so good at baking. And pizza, it happens to be my forte. I am absolutely brilliant at pizza. I love it. I love it so much. So come on, everybody, have pizza. And I made fresh lemonade from fresh lemons." Heidi said, "Ooh, very impressive." Tucker said, "I like lemonade. I love lemonade. Lemonade is like my bestest, favouriteest drink. Apart from water, I really like water. You know, my favourite water is puddle water. I love to drink from puddles. I do. Actually, lemonade's not my favourite. No, it's not. You know what's my favourite? Toilet water." "Ugh," said Cherry. "That's gross." Tucker said, No, Cherry, no. You got to try it. Toilet water's like the bestest. It's the bestest water ever. But I do like the ocean. I do like to lick the ocean. Can't help it. I stand on the side of the ocean and I just lick. I forget where my ball's gone and everything. I just lick the ocean and lick the waves. It's so good." Leo looked at Tucker, his brother, and just shook in complete disgust. "That is absolutely disgusting," said Leo. "I know for a fact that I would come out in hives if I drank the ocean. Do you know what is in the ocean, Tucker?" Fishes, said Tucker. "Yes, fishes, but fishes pee and poop in the ocean." Yeah, that sounds nice. I like the sound of that. I don't mind the sound of that at all. In fact, I might like to just chew on a fish. Have you ever chewed on a fish and it whittle in your mouth? I bet that's really funny. I bet it's awesome. I'd really like that." Cherry said, "Tucker, calm down and just eat your pizza. Eat your pizza, please, and stop talking about killing things and licking out of toilet bowls. It's pretty repulsive for us civilised animals. Anyway, yeah, so I made pizza, I made lemonade, help yourselves. And then afterwards, I was thinking we could do like a fur mask or something. It's been a while since we've done that, haven't we? And guess what, Leo? I bought an hypoallergenic, no fragrance, no perfume, no additives, no anything. In fact, I think it's probably just made of fresh air. Mask for you, because I know you're so sensitive. And Vaya, I made a mask for you that's got all these really, really pretty essential oils in it. I made it from scratch. I watched a YouTube channel and it was really easy. You just like add some essential oils and some like some kind of cream, you know, like coconut cream or coconut oil or like shea butter or something like that. And it's so nice. It smells so good. Yours has got lavender in it and it's got peppermint in it and it smells delicious. Vaya said, "Oh, thanks, Cherry. Me thinks that sounds really nice. And I think I really do need a fur mask because my fur's been a little bit matted and a little bit brittle lately. It's like brittle on the ends, like I could do with a really good deep conditioning treatment." "See?" said Cherry. I knew it. I knew that'd be perfect for you. And Heidi, I thought you could have a mask that just like sets really hard, like a clay mask. And then while it's setting, because you're the one with so much patience, you can read one of your books. You can read a book and let your mask just get really crispy. And then I thought what would be really fun is if we rolled you on the floor afterwards, you know, like when you're all crispy and it's all dry, we could roll you all across the kitchen floor and you'd be cracking like pastry. Don't you think that'd be funny? Leo said, "I'm not touching her. I'm not touching that. I don't think I think my paws would come out in eczema if I touched that." Cherry said, Just chill out, Leo. Don't expect you to touch anything. You just sit there in a box or in a bubble and do your thing. Just do what you want to do. You can just chew on your paws. You can lick your itchy bits on your back. You can do whatever you want. You can just smell up my apartment for all I mind, because I love you, Leo. I love you. And I know that you have issues with your fur, but sometimes, Leo, you smell a bit like an old furry, like a smelly old rug or something. And, we have to really love you to be able to be around you sometimes, because it's practically got flies following you. You're so smelly. Leo said, I like it that way. It repels people and animals and anything else that wants to come near me. Tucker said, I like the way Leo smells. It's very comforting to me. I'd like to snuggle up with him on our dog beds and just lay next to him and sniff him. And sometimes I like to lick him. And sometimes he lets me lick him, but not very often. And most of the time he gets really angry and snaps his jaws at me. But sometimes he's okay and he's like sleepy and in a loving mood. And I like to just lay next to him and lick him and smell him. And he smells like old socks, but I like socks. I like to chew on socks. I've eaten and swallowed lots of socks. I've swallowed lots of socks. One time I had to go to the vets because I swallowed a whole sock, but it just came out when I went to the toilet, so everything was okay. Cherry said, Oh, Tucker, I love you, but sometimes I think you'd be much nicer if you kept those stories to yourself. Who wants to know about that? I mean, I don't want to know about that. Tucker said, There were one time when I ate a bunch of money, and it were a lot of money, and I didn't realise it were money, and I thought it were just a snack, like a paper snack on the ground, and I ate it, and then they had to wait until I pooped it out, and they had to wash it, and it was so gross. That's it, Tucker. No more stories. Too much information, thank you very much. What's it called when you have too much information? Excuse me, yeah, I know there's abbreviations of it. PTS? No. TMI. Should have worked that out earlier. TMI, Tucker. TMI. Too much information. Too far. You always take it too far. Tucker just started laughing. It's so funny. Heidi said, This pizza is absolutely delicious, Cherry. Good job. I say we all put his masks on, his fur masks on, while we sit and eat his pizza. Cherry said, Yeah, let's do that. Let's do that. The cats all put their different masks on their fur. Cherry had done a really good job at making each individual animal their own personal mask. Tucker's was flavoured, literally flavoured. It had got ice cream mixed in with it, and all he was doing was licking it off his paws and his legs and anything else he could reach on his neck or his back. It was very, very tasty. They had their masks on for a while, and then when Heidi's mask got very, very crispy and very, very hard, they did exactly what Cherry suggested and rolled her all over the kitchen floor, which Heidi thought was very funny. Eventually, the cats decided it was movie time. They put on a movie, all chilled out together on the rug, and ate popcorn. They laughed, talked to each other, hugged on each other, enjoyed each other's company because they were such good friends. Eventually everyone was super, 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 super tired. They went to lie down on the big cat bed. The dogs lied on the dog bed. They all turned around a few times and scratched with their paws and got everything comfortable and snug as a bug. And once they were all settled down, Cherry decided to have a moment of love and gratitude. You know, she said, Heidi, I love you. You're the bestest sister. I love you so much. You're so smart and kind. I love you. Vaya, you're the bestest sister too, and I love everything about you. I love the fact that you're so sweet and gentle and you love princesses. And you're so kind too. You'd do anything for anybody. Leo, I know I said you're smelly, but I do love you, Leo. I love all your quirks, all your allergens, all your things that you're allergic to. I love all your problems. I love it when you're grumpy. I love everything about you, Leo. You're just awesome. And Tucker, I think sometimes you're my favourite. Even though you take stories too far and you're a bit TMI, I really love you, Tucker. Everyone said something nice about each other, about what they liked about each other and what they loved about each other. And then eventually, the muscles got super tired. The legs got heavy, the paws, the ears, the whiskers got heavy, the noses got heavy, the cattails and the dog tails got heavy. They ended up falling into deep sleep. The end.